Cats' claws are one of their most important and distinctive features, providing them with the ability to climb, hunt, defend themselves, and interact with their environment. One of the most fascinating aspects of a cat's claws is their retractability. Unlike the claws of many other animals, a cat's claws can extend and retract, a feature that allows them to keep their claws sharp and hidden when not in use. However, many cat owners have experienced situations where their cats forget to retract their claws, leading to accidental scratches or a more noticeable and potentially uncomfortable display of their weapons. To understand why cats sometimes forget to retract their claws, it's necessary to explore the mechanics of their retractable claws. The role these claws play in their behavior, and the various factors that can cause this temporary lapse in function. A cat's retractable claws are controlled by a complex system of muscles, tendons, and ligaments in their paws. Unlike most animals, whose claws remain exposed, a cat's claws are hidden under a layer of skin that covers them when they are not being used. The muscles and tendons in a cat's paw allow the claws to retract and extend at will, much like pulling in or releasing a curtain. When a cat is at rest or simply walking, its claws are retracted and tucked away, preventing them from coming into contact with surfaces and becoming worn down. However, when a cat is climbing, hunting, playing, or defending itself, it can extend its claws to provide grip, protection, and offense. The retractable nature of a cat's claws is an evolutionary adaptation that helps cats maintain their claws' sharpness and precision. In the wild, cats need sharp claws for catching prey, climbing trees, and defending themselves from predators. By retracting their claws when not in use, cats prevent unnecessary wear and tear and ensure that their claws remain in prime condition when they need them most. Unlike the claws of other animals, which may wear down over time through constant contact with the ground, a cat's claws are able to stay sharp and functional for extended periods. Despite this advanced system, there are times when a cat may forget to retract its claws. This behavior is usually temporary and may occur for several reasons, from distractions during play to medical issues that affect the tendons or muscles responsible for claw retraction. One of the most common reasons cats forget to retract their claws is related to their natural behavior, particularly during play or hunting activities. When a cat is engaged in these high-energy activities, it can become so focused on the task at hand that it forgets to retract its claws afterward. For example, during play, a cat may swat at toys, pounce on objects, or scratch surfaces with extended claws. Afterward, in the excitement of the moment or due to the cat's intense focus, it may forget to retract the claws back into the protective sheath. This is especially true when the cat is highly stimulated or excited, as its body may temporarily bypass the retraction process in favor of immediate action. In some cases, the inability to retract claws may be linked to physical issues with the muscles or tendons responsible for the retracting process. Just like any other part of the body, a cat's muscles and tendons can experience strain, injury, or other health issues that may affect their ability to function properly. If a cat experiences pain or discomfort in its paw, it may struggle to retract its claws as a result. This could be caused by injuries such as sprains, arthritis, or tendinitis. A cat that has difficulty retracting its claws may be showing signs of discomfort or pain and may need a veterinary checkup to rule out any underlying medical issues. Another potential reason a cat may forget to retract its claws is a developmental issue. Some kittens, especially those who are still learning how to control their movements, may not yet have fully developed the muscle coordination necessary to retract their claws at will. As kittens grow and mature, they gradually learn how to control their claws more effectively, but younger cats may occasionally forget to retract their claws, especially in moments of excitement or stress. This is typically a temporary issue that resolves as the kitten matures and gains more control over its body. Stress and anxiety can also play a role in a cat's failure to retract its claws. Just as stress can affect human behavior, it can also impact a cat's motor skills and physical responses. A stressed cat may become hyperalert and more prone to overstimulation, causing it to forget to retract its claws. This can be particularly common in multi-cat households, during changes in the cat's environment, or when the cat is experiencing disruptions in its routine. Anxiety-induced claw extension can be a sign that the cat is on edge or feeling threatened, and in these cases, the failure to retract its claws is more of a physiological response to stress rather than a behavioral issue. Additionally, older cats may be more prone to forgetting to retract their claws. As cats age, their muscle tone and coordination can decline, which can impact their ability to retract their claws efficiently. Older cats may experience joint pain, stiffness, or arthritis, which can make claw retraction more difficult. In some cases, the claws of older cats may become overgrown, as the cat's inability to retract them properly leads to a buildup of length and thickness. Regular grooming and veterinary care are essential for older cats to help maintain their claw health and ensure they are able to retract them properly. Environmental factors can also contribute to a cat forgetting to retract its claws. Cats that live in environments where they frequently climb, scratch, or jump onto surfaces may become so accustomed to using their claws that they leave them extended even when they are not in the midst of an active moment. For example, cats that climb trees or engage in vigorous play may sometimes leave their claws extended because they associate those activities with having their claws out for maximum grip. This can result in the claws being left exposed even when the cat is no longer in an active mode. Another environmental factor that may influence claw retraction is the presence of certain textures or surfaces. Cats often enjoy scratching rough surfaces, such as carpets or furniture, to help sharpen their claws. If a cat is accustomed to scratching a particular surface, it may leave its claws extended while doing so, especially if the texture feels satisfying or stimulating. The cat may become distracted by the sensory experience of scratching and forget to retract its claws once it has finished. In rare cases, a condition known as hyperextended claws can cause a cat to have difficulty retracting its claws. This is a physical condition in which the claws extend beyond their normal retracted position due to a problem with the ligaments or tendons that control the movement. Cats with hyperextended claws may appear to have claws that are permanently extended or have difficulty retracting them properly. This condition can be a congenital issue or may result from trauma to the paw. If a cat exhibits signs of hyperextended claws, it is important to consult a veterinarian to determine the underlying cause and develop a treatment plan. In most cases, cats forgetting to retract their claws is not a cause for concern and is usually a temporary issue. However, if a cat consistently has trouble retracting its claws, or if the claws become overgrown, injured, or infected, it is important to seek veterinary care. Regular grooming, including claw trimming and paw inspections, can help prevent issues with claw retraction and ensure that the cat's claws remain in good condition. Providing a variety of scratching posts and surfaces for the cat to use can also help keep its claws healthy and prevent accidental damage to furniture or other household items. While it may seem odd when a cat forgets to retract its claws, this behavior is typically a result of natural instincts, distractions during play, or temporary physical factors such as stress, age, or developmental issues. Cats' retractable claws are an important part of their anatomy, and their ability to extend and retract them allows them to navigate their world with precision and agility. Understanding the reasons behind a cat's occasional failure to retract its claws can help owners better care for their feline companions and ensure that their claws stay healthy and functional throughout their lives.